a very different look and feel to this year's holiday season as the world continues to grapple with the spread of COVID-19. Now, the government isn't releasing any data today on COVID case counts, but in the last few weeks, we've been seeing infection and mortality rates increasing in record. And on the eve of the province-wide lockdown, a look ahead to one of the most critical months in our fight against this virus.
This is one of the most critical phases of the whole pandemic.
As the clock strikes midnight, a province-wide shutdown will go in effect until at least January 9th. But the 27 public health regions in southern Ontario will have these restrictions in effect until the 23rd. That includes the GTHA, home to the majority of yesterday's 2,447 cases. Toronto led the pack with 646, while Peel had just over 500.
I think that 70 through 79 and also 60 through 69 cohort, that's what I'm most worried about right now. Because once cases move up in those cohorts, they always translate to mortalities.
Yesterday, 49 people in Ontario died from the virus. By the province's own data, the escalating case counts have led to increased hospitalizations by 74% over the past 4 weeks alone, putting more capacity on the system. The number of COVID-19 patients in ICU also above the threshold. Despite the grim projections and the province's own experts saying that an earlier lockdown could help prevent up to 4,500 cases in Ontario, the Premier announced the shutdown would occur after Christmas to give businesses a chance to prepare.
We want to give the same opportunities to businesses that haven't experienced a lockdown before, and there's a tremendous amount of them across the province. Give them the opportunity to get ready to hunker down. We can't do it overnight and leave these people with the inventory, especially the restaurants with food inventory.
The Ford government has faced criticism for not starting the lockdown on the rumored December 21st date.
I really worry even more deeply than I did before that this is a very mixed message that we can do what we want today and tomorrow we get serious. That's not how it works. We have to get serious today.
Data modeling by Ryan Imgrind, who's working with a number of public health agencies, shows that 5-day delay means we're playing catch up.
So it works out to approximately 10,000 extra cases by just moving this lockdown back 5 days. Those 10,000 cases will roughly translate into 200 fatalities, as well as extra hospitalizations, which may also further delay surgeries and other things like that too, and actually inevitably lead to actually more than just 200 deaths.
Schools also a vital aspect of this lockdown, third on the list for having the most cases after care settings and workplaces.
I think it was the right move to shut down high schools for 3 weeks, but I think it was the wrong move to only keep elementary schools closed for 1 week.
Experts are urging people to take this seriously, saying that there is light at the end.
We're exhausted. We're 10 months in. We're about to begin a new year. This is not fun, but this may be the worst of it. I'm hoping.
And a reminder that under the lockdown, students will start off the year with remote learning. Elementary school students resuming in-person teachings on January 11th, while secondary school students will be back in classrooms on January 25th. Now, for more details on this lockdown, take your cell phone camera, point it to the code at the bottom of the screen, and that will take you to our website, citynews.ca.